I asked Claude to help me invest my $25, and Claude did not just give me what I want, he gave me a life-changing app. And when I tried the solution he gave me, something unimaginable happened. Please note that I am not a financial expert. Always make your research before you invest your money. All what I'm trying to do here is to show you what is possible with AI. So if you are ready, let's get started. I needed a better understanding on how to invest in stock and ETFs. Then I give Claude a role to teach me how to do it. What came after surprised me, and I know it's going to surprise you too. Give me an interactive learning resources. Then I tried investing with a small amount of money, and I want to show you exactly what happened. But before I show you my investment, let me take you back to what actually happened. I submitted this prompt to Claude to act as my expert in ETFs and stock investment. If you need the prompt, I'm going to leave it in the comment section, so check it out. Claude analyzes the prompt and tell me what exactly I should expect from it. And then he started using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript to create the results I'm looking for. As you can see here, you see code here and HTML right here. That means you can only open this with your browser. So I'll download this and then I want to show you exactly what it looks like. So here I open it in my browser. This is what Claude is able to deliver. This is not a PDF material. This is like an app. Call it an app actually because it is very interactive. All right, come here. It's take you to different sections, right? We have fundamentals, stock analysis, financials. We have stock versus ETFs. We have platforms you can invest. We have strategy. We have calculator. We have a kind of action plan. So in this first tab, you see you can start investing with just $25. It breaks down what is stock, talk about ETFs. Claude is able to break this down with just a few line of text. And then you come over to stock analysis. This is how to read a stock like a pro. You know, you need to understand what you are investing the money into. Is able to break this down to a common man's level, right? And then you come to finances, reading the numbers without getting lost. How you can understand your ETF, your stock, and all that. Very sharp kind of information. And then you come over here, stock versus ETFs. You know, you need to understand the difference between stock and ETFs, what you should expect, and so on. This is individual stocks and this is ETFs. And then he went ahead to tell you the best starter ETFs that you can invest in, right? Right here. So here we have risk profile visualizer. Yes, you can actually drag these to different position. What it actually means, it's showing you the high risk part of it and the low risk part of it. So this is quite beautiful. And then you come to platform. It tells you which platform you should actually invest in. It tells you the difference or what you should expect from each platform. As you can see here, it's able to break it down. All right. And then which should you use and why you should. And then it gives us two here. Of course, we know Bamboo as one of the popular platform when it comes to investing in stock and ETF. But Raenest recently added their own trading platform where you can invest in stock and ETFs. I've been using Raenest for about 3 years now. You can convert your Naira to dollar and you can also convert your dollar to Naira. You can use it to receive payment from foreign clients and you can use it to trade stocks and ETFs. One other thing I love about it is that even with $2, you can invest through Raenest in stock and ETFs with just $2. But you can't do that with Bamboo. I'm going to show you how much I've invested so far and what has happened in this video. So watch to the end. And then here is the most amazing part. This is what blew my mind. All right. Is this part, which is the calculator it's added. Let's say you are starting with $25. That is the amount you're starting. And then you are going to invest $25 every single month. And then expected annual return is at 10%. All right. For how many years are you going to invest $25? Let's say you are going to do that for 10 years. And what should you expect? $25 in 10 years, the projected balance will be 5,189 US dollar, and that's the total gain now is $2,164. And then it talks about stock investment. This is another amazing thing. Here it tries to compare some popular stock that people love investing in. Here is Apple stock, and here we have Microsoft. If you click this drop down icon here, you're going to see other stocks and ETFs available. And same here, you're going to find out right here. You can then compare anyone you want to compare. Let's say Microsoft, and then we come over here and then you look at Amazon, right? So with this, you'll be able to, know exactly where to put your money into. And then action plan. What exactly are you going to do? All right, so we have 30 days to your first investment. What do you do? Raenest is just like opening a Nigerian bank account. You're going to get a dollar account, pounds, and euro. All of them will be made available from one sign up. And here is the progress bar you're going to see and complete once you get started. For instance, if I click on the first day is download Raenest app. If I click on that, check it now, you see the progress bar moving. That one has been done and it has been crossed. And then you come back here the second day. All right, as you can see, the progress bar is moving forward. This is an interactive learning material. I like calling it an app because it behaves that way. So I want to jump to my phone right now to show you what Invest25 is able to do for me. All right, so this is my Raenest account. So these are the different accounts I currently have right here. Okay, and then let's go to stock. Okay, here is where you can buy stock. All right, I only invest in SPY right here. This is my current value, $29.82. All right, you look at the portfolio return, I have 82 cents as my earning so far. And then if you come to current value, I've mentioned that already. Buy value, how much did I invest? I invested $29. The first investment I made was $27, and later on I added $2. You can see here, first May was when I started. As at first May, the value was $27.15, and then it starts increasing, and currently it has increased to 82 cents. And if you look at the graph here, it's already heading to 92 cents, and I think it will be more than that before the end of the day. You see how it grows consistently. So imagine doing this consistently for here. So you can invest using your dollar wallet, naira wallet, or any other currency wallets. I think everybody should have this investment guide. Here's my reason. If you dump your money in the bank, you're certainly not going to get any interest, especially if you are using a saving account. Let's say you have a certain amount of money you don't want to touch for the next 2-3 years. Instead of dumping it in a bank, invest in ETFs, and within this period of time, you're going to get something reasonable added to your money. Number two, if you're a salary earner and then you want to create a business before you retire, then the money you are planning to start a business, why not invest in ETFs and then allow it to accumulate, to compound? Then when you want to start the business, you have something reasonable to start with. There are many reasons why you should take this kind of investment serious. What about old age, where you no longer be able to work, you no longer be able to do a lot of stuff? You can depend on this and use it to start something for your life. So I want to ask you for something. If you were to pay for this investment guide, how much do you think it's worth? Drop your comment in the comment section, and thank you for sticking around. I'll see you again in the next video.